fatherDumb.
Whatever. We were thinking.
Did you write this down before?
Nah. And I'm thinking about it as I'm doing it. Sean's face is in the middle. Can I move Sean to a side screen? Can I make Sean a side chick? What's expand frame? No, he's the whole screen down.
fatherDumb, take one.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another podcast here.
Just check.
DJ Sparks.
Does it work?
fatherDumb. So do you guys want to play like a song and like we can sync it up or?
fatherDumb. Dumb.
Oh, wow.
Hello and welcome to a very special Father's Day episode of fatherDumb. I am David and I have a now 9-month-old.
I'm Cliff, and Addie is now 8 months old.
I'm Sean, and I have as of yesterday, 3-month-old.
Woo!
Woo woo.
How's that feel?
So I think last time, have we done a show since Declan was born?
Yes.
Yes.
Or it was right before?
It was right after.
Okay, so right after,
Yeah.
okay. And then we did one right before he was born.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the last one that we did, it ended up turning into a different scenario.
I don't know what you're talking about. That was
What
great.
do you mean different?
I got
What are you
really,
talking about?
really drunk.
That was just...
Um,
That was my fault. I'm sorry.
no, it's not. And I still have to put together the last part of that.
That's all gone. All
I think
gone.
that's what she was like. Oh, it's all. Alicia said something the other day when she was feeding Amelia, and oh god, and I immediately started laughing, and she was like, "What's so funny?" And I was like, "Man, you'll have to watch the show."
Don't
Yeah.
worry about it.
And what show are we talking about? We're talking about
fatherDumb.
Son.
shirts on sale at the fatherDumb store and stickers.
Wait, we have a store?
Maybe.
Didn't know that.
That was something I did want to check on. I wanted to see if we did have like a. Do we have a website, David?
We do not have a website. No.
Okay, so we have email set up.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's fatherdumb3@gmail.com, something like that.
Yeah, I think I have an email saved from
I'm
it.
gonna double
so
check.
That's something you and I should get to working on then. Shawnee, any opinions on a website?
I mean, I'm down. I did laugh because my brother Steven came in town this weekend just to hang out and see Declan. And I wore my shirt last night when we got back from the Hot Air Balloon Festival, and he was like, "You have a podcast?" And I was like, "Well, I mean, yeah, but I was like, it's not like the sense of a like monetary podcast yet."
No.
Huh?
Yet. I was actually looking up the other day how to get sponsors. So I'm working on that. So if you guys are okay with reading
down.
copy, you know.
It's hard for me because I
that's one
can't
way we can
read,
get
but I'll
sponsors.
try.
Oh my goodness! Did I tell you about
Like-
that? No, that I've known that. You know me, so smart, so smart.
That you learn how to read?
My uncle was telling me that they don't teach kids how to write cursive anymore in school. Like the only thing they're taught is how to write their name. So there's there's teenagers now where if you write something in cursive and you hand it to them, they literally look at it like it's a foreign language. And I'm like, what? Like, it just doesn't make sense to me because I look at it and it's like, I guess because we were taught like, cursive and I don't even know what the other one's called, standard English. Like what?
Print.
The basic one. The English.
I'm not gonna lie, I can't write in cursive. I can read it, but I just can't write in it because it's been so long since I've done it. Yeah.
I feel like that's pretty much all I do is write in cursive. Jeez, I'm an old soul. Yeah. David's like, I type in cursive. Point.
Somebody's probably like, you just cussed me out.
10 points, Gryffindor.
Harry Potter.
Sorry, Hufflepuff? Hufflepuff? Hufflepuff. Oh.
I'm Hagrid. You can't contain my awesomeness.
I just want to know what's your favorite animal. This Hagrid right here, the redhead version, smaller version. No, not when he was Hagrid. I mean, as Sean, yeah, we might have talked about that, but now that this redheaded Hagrid, he has no idea.
Oh,
It's just.
somebody is not happy right now.
I can't hear anything but you guys. Soundproof.
Well, mine's just a door.
No, headphones. David, did I get you that? Is that the Nashville Predators blanket? Is that the one I got you?
Lumbar.
Is it so weird to see y'all's like reflection in my glasses? Interesting. Oh, David, I got something for you. Oh yeah. Well, it's not for you. It's just to make you jealous. It's for the cave. So. Just a
I mean,
just
you probably can't hear us at all.
I don't know if you can see it or not. It's too big.
That's
what she said. Sorry.
That's impressive.
That's what she said. Also.
So what's this news that you need to tell us and that we had to wait until today to find out?
Perfect. Oh no. Oh, okay. So, I did. Sean.
Huh? What text?
What was the text? All right. So. Oh, my bad. I'm so sorry.
Oh, wow! I just now saw that. Continue.
I feel like y'all just took a bet on me.
No. It was a simple. It was just a simple question, but go ahead.
So I'm getting the opportunity to kind of like move up with FedEx for the most part. So I got chosen to move like onto like or move into what's called our CargoWise team. It's like the first time FedEx has been able to like upgrade our systems like in ever. Bye, David.
I don't know where he went.
He left. It's just you.
But dude, that's awesome. Congratulations.
Oh, thanks, man. But yeah, I'm super excited about. Oh, he said pause. No, you're good.
No,
No, it kicked you out. Why did it kick you out, David? What'd you do?
It's good now. No worries.
I need you to load right.
Yes.
Right. So, anyways, I'm potentially able to get on this team and be able to travel around the country and train all different employees at the different like hubs on the new system that we're gonna be rolling out. It'd be a big step up for me. So, and I get to travel and a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm super excited. I got chosen to move on by our managing director and vice president and all that. So I think it's gonna be like a 4 to 6 week process of like them going through the candidates and whatnot. But I'm feeling confident, you guys.
So you don't know if you got it yet?
Nah, but I mean, that's not what I want. I want Chewbacca. I need Chewbacca. Oh my god, I miss it.
It is good. Yeah.
No, I'm pretty confident. It would be a minimum of 21% pay increase for me, but I probably wouldn't meet minimum, so it'd be even more than that. So I'm super excited. And then once that gets done, I mean, this is like the first time FedEx has updated their system since like the 80s.
Mhm.
So I mean, I'm gonna be one of the experts for that. So I mean, there's going to be a lot of avenues that open up afterwards. I've been holding out for something special like this, and this is like finally like the big project. They've been putting me on a lot of like smaller projects, you know. So this is finally like the big project that they're like getting teams together for. So I'm super excited.
that's awesome, man.
Well, that's awesome, dude.
Thanks,
I
man.
hope it works out.
Mhm.
And let's see.
What is happening? I feel like I should be turning the
I-
same direction y'all are.
I don't think we did that.
It's going off right
Who?
now. She's down there just like giggling her whole heart out. So we've been giving her
Okay.
like little like you know
Giggling.
food and stuff, like solid food stuff, you know.
Yeah. According to your wife, she loves food.
She loves food. She loves food more than it would be like, hey, here's your dad and mom together, and here's one bite of this applesauce. Applesauce gone, and then she's like back over to you, and it's like, how did you even do that?
Well,
So
she
that was one of the things I kind of wanted to talk about today. Was
she eats.
no, not even that. Like Jess and I kind of like have said that she like took the best of both of us.
Foster's
Yeah,
Australian for beer.
This is my ham's replacement.
It's not though. It's no. It's
No, but look how
not.
big it is.
You
I
have small hands.
I do.
Cheeks. Meanwhile, we got Sean in the middle. We're here, like, say the same dang thing. Here, Sean.
It's like
There you go.
yesterday I moved my truck, and inside my truck when I started it up, it said it was 127 degrees, and I was like, sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
it's
have
been
y'all noticed,
stupid
like,
hot.
where it kind of feels like for us, Addie, I feel like she took like the best of Jess and the best of me. So I was pretty coordinated, you know, and pretty spot on and athletic and all that stuff. And all of a sudden, dude, Addie, 8 months in, it's like
Mhm.
the more and more she grows,
So she could
like,
beat
more
she
and
could
more.
beat Messi in a soccer match, is what you're saying.
That's what he said.
No, I don't know about all that. I mean, maybe one day. I mean, she's good, guys. She's good. Like whatever she puts her mind to, she's gonna do it wholeheartedly, and like, she's amazing. But I'm just saying, I've become more clumsy. Like, I hurt myself all the time. I fall. I never used to fall. I'm like, she took all of my coordination And then Jesse's like, yeah. And like, I used to be like really good at talking my feelings out and like, and just like talking period and public speaking. And it's like, now I can't get my like words together and stuff. And it's like, she's stealing from us.
That's very possible.
Y'all have anything like that? That y'all are just like, after.
I have no energy, but it could be because Mia took all of mine.
I was going to say, Declan's just more starting to giggle and roll over on his own, so too early to
How old
tell.
does he know? I already forgot it did.
He's 3 months.
3. All right, so
Yeah, he's 3 months. He was 3 months yesterday.
Yeah.
the way the sad part is, since David's was first, that's how I base it off of. So David, yeah, it's true. So 9 months.
Well, you said that's the sad part.
One under me.
Why is it sad that mine was first?
Because like I should just base it off of Addie and be like, Addie, 8 months, and then like, but when the podcast starts, it's like David goes 9, and all of a sudden, for some reason, instead of me just knowing 8, I have to be like, all right, so Amelia's 9, which means Addie's 1 month less than that, so mine would be 8. It's the Asian in me making it more complicated, and I'm like, okay, so 8, yeah, I already knew that, dang. And then it's like, okay, so Sean is like 5 less than Addie. Like, that's way too complicated. I can't just remember.
My mom asked, she was like,
I just ask you.
She was like, who's got the oldest baby? I was like, well, David's got the oldest, and then Cliff, and like I've got the just tank that is slowly growing into a German tank here soon.
You also have the only boy.
Man, you had one job. We were team girl all the way. We were good. We were golden.
Sorry,
we were literally 2 for 2.
I thought I flicked that box, but apparently not.
Well, you can do that?
I told you, man. Look.
I went to the left instead of the right. I'm sorry.
All you had to do was go for the sour pickles instead of the sweet. But you had to get the midgets. You and your midgets.
That's not a good word.
I don't think they like that term.
It's a pickle, David.
It doesn't matter.
I don't think I've ever seen that on a jar.
It actually does say midgets on the jar.
Prove it.
I don't buy my Jennifer gets pickles.
Jeez.
I thought you were about to pull a jar of pickles out from the side of your desk and be like, "Why do you have?"
So did I.
What if I did?
Why do you have a
It was
jar
either
of
going to be
pickles
that, or
next
he was
to
going
your
to run
desk?
downstairs
Olive
and go get
branch,
him.
y'all. Olive branch. It's changed me. You've changed. You've changed since you moved to Olive Branch. You've changed.
But no, David, anything interesting happening with your little girl?
Well, I sent you guys that video yesterday. Could probably pop in right here. Why don't you bring me that cow? She is standing on her own. So, like, for a while, she's been, like, going up to couches and stuff and, like, you know, using her hands and getting up that way. But now she'll, like, hold something, like a bottle or whatever, and she'll just stand up with it. And we're like, you know. And I swear yesterday. What's up?
From the ground? Like,
Yeah.
from, like, sitting, she can just stand up?
She gets, like, she'll sit, right, and then she'll lean forward, right, and she puts her hands down. Usually she'll have, like, something in her hand, like a ball or something that kind of lifts her up a little higher.
Yeah.
And then she uses her legs and kind of, like, pushes up, and then she, like, slowly, you know, like, rises up. And then, like, yesterday I could have sworn she was going to take at least a step. Like, I was expecting, like, try to take a step and then fall.
Yeah.
But she, like, lifted her foot and then, like, just put it back down.
Yeah.
And then she, like, just, like, lowered herself down. And then started crawling.
That's hilarious.
And I was just like, you little tease. So we got like, we went to this birthday party yesterday for one of the girls that Alicia plays bunco with. There were so many kids there, but it was a lot of fun because Mia doesn't really hang out with kids. And so she got to interact with some. And it was a lot of fun. But she kept doing the same thing, like where she would like rise up and like 4 or 5 of the moms are sitting there watching. They're like, come on, you gotta go. Like, it was getting really intense.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, and what she's holding or looking at is not a can. She's like legit words. She says cow. Even cow. Like she held up a pig yesterday and was like cow.
How did she?
like,
how
no,
did she get about doing that though?
We say things like when she holds it,
Gotcha.
Like we're like it's a cow, or like if you have a can or something like from the fridge, we're like cold. So she also says cold. So she's got C words going, I guess. That's the theme.
Can you see this, David?
It's
Do you want other examples? Do I need to blow this up more? There's like this is just Del Monte. I mean, Del Monte's a pretty big California, company for vegetables.
It's surprising that a California company would allow that.
It's a food, David.
And I am
And
offended
they're tiny pickles.
on behalf of other people that would be offended.
Okay.
Because that's the society we live in now.
Well, I agree, but to go back, do you know what midgets and hobbits have in common? Very little.
A little bit.
Very little.
That was it.
Very little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you were talking about like words, right? And Addie says like some words. So the cool thing with like what we're starting to see with her now is like she associates me as Appa, and then mom as mama, so Jessie. So if I walk in the room, she'll change it up and actually say that versus mama. So like she actually is associating us with those words rather than just saying them. But like one of the phrases that she'll say a lot of times, like in the morning, like kind of when I'm like kind of getting signed on and Jessie's getting ready to take her, school and whatnot, it's like she'll go, I love you. It's something along those lines, those syllables. I love you, something like that. And then it's always Appa. It's always Appa, right? It's hardly ever mama. And then I started calling out, I'm like, Jessie, I'm hearing this. Like, are you hearing this? And she's like, no, I'm not hearing it. And it's like, no, like, seriously, are you hearing it, though? Like, or you just jealous? And then she's like, I'll start listening for it. So we were just sitting there and we're changing her one day, and I walk into the room. It's the first time she's seen me today because she just got home from like daycare and all that. And she looks up at me and she like just got out of the car, so she's like waking up and she's like angry, and she's got her angry face and she's like rubbing her eyes and whatnot, and then she goes, and like her face just brightens up when she sees me. She goes so clearly, I love you. And then she goes, and I'm sitting there and I'm like waiting for it because I know it's going to be Appa, right? Dude, she goes, I love you.
nice.
And I'm like, the clearest I love you in the world, followed by the two biggest, like, just hugest fart noises ever. Like, and then she just belly giggles like like she just did the best thing in the world. So
like she knew exactly what she was doing the whole time.
Oh yeah, like she baited me and Jessie, and we were sitting there like, oh dude, so she knows how to say words clearly now, huh? No, that was just a fluke one time.
That's great.
What's Declan doing now, Shawnee?
I mean, he's giggling. Whenever I get home from work, he's usually either A, napping or B, feeding. And when I walk in, I'm like, hey, bud. And he'll start kind of looking around like, what the heck is that? And then he finally finds me and he's like, hey, what's up? Gets a big little smile.
Dude, am I still
Yeah, you're still sharing your screen.
Good thing you weren't looking up stuff you weren't supposed to.
I'm still just sharing. I just been sharing like midget pickles for like 5 minutes. David, please tell me we can like just like do like a quick little midget pickles and then be like, here's this, because I think it still showed all of us on the side.
Nope.
Still, yeah.
Yeah, so it'll be it'll be a
Okay,
separate
I was
video
just making
that I can just
sure.
throw in. Yeah,
Cause like on
but
my
no, but
like,
that's why I didn't say anything because I was like, okay, maybe he'll start
it's
looking
pretty
for
funny.
other stuff.
Cause on all of my screens, like when I take control and like share like that with like
Uh-huh.
teams and stuff like that, it's like
Uh-huh.
mm-mm. I just have control until like whatever. So I didn't know if you could like cancel it or whatnot, and like just
I
be
was
like,
looking for it, but no, we were in a meeting on Friday, and one of the guys in Europe was sharing a screen, and then he was done the presenting, and then another guy in the same company was presenting or was talking, but wasn't presenting anything, and the
yeah,
guy that was presenting, his screen was still up, and he starts opening other things, and he he goes to email somebody, like it wasn't anything bad, but I was like, and I was running the meeting, and so I just went up and I stopped him from sharing his screen, but I was just like, that could have been bad.
And it also could have been
But
hilarious.
exactly, which is why I didn't say anything about Cliffs.
This is a little different.
dude, I can't tell you.
Because we are not as
No.
professional.
Dude, there's been so many times where like, cause I have to run a lot of meetings, right? Where it's like 20 plus people in the meeting with FedEx all over, whatever.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
There's
yeah.
so many times, dude, that I've been like in just like a decent shirt, but like been in boxers here and just been like,
Have you had to get up? Okay, that's good.
mm. But if I did, that would be terrible. Because like the thing is like I'm the one leading the meeting, so most of the time I'm sitting here like, and why don't you tell me about this over in Buffalo? Why don't y'all? What's the report in Miami? Blah blah blah. So,
Yeah,
fun shindigginess.
nice. How are the moms doing?
She's tired, man.
Yeah, I'd say Jennifer's tired, but she's we're currently trying to go through and get all the dairy products out of Jennifer's system so we can try to help Declan out.
Yeah, and so what's going on with him? What's he got going?
I'm not 100% sure. The doctor basically was just like, he potentially could have a
Like a lactose.
yeah, like a dairy something intolerance. But the only way to really see it is to go dairy free because obviously he's getting breast milk. But the thing is to go dairy free for him, she's got to go 2 weeks dairy free, and he's got to go 2 weeks after her 2 weeks dairy free. So in a way, it's kind of like a detox.
Yeah, no,
And
totally.
I mean, have y'all thought about like? I mean, obviously y'all want to do like formula isn't like by any means like worse than breast milk. Like a lot of people have strong feelings about this and whatnot, but like in all reality, like yeah, breast milk's gonna be way better because you're getting like all of those different immunities and whatnot from the mom and whatnot. It's just better. Like it just is. But your baby still gets like the same amount of like protein from formula because Addie's completely formula from the very get-go. So I was like, if it becomes too hard, and Declan's like really struggling from that, what y'all could do is like y'all could pump and dump for like 2 weeks or pump and store and freeze it and switch them over to a formula or something just to see if that was it.
well, yeah, we're trying to do everything
true.
in our power not to do that. Because I've brought
What for a formula? For
yeah,
formula?
Jennifer doesn't
Probably
want
for
to
her
do
to
formula.
have to
She
pump and
doesn't have
dump.
to.
I gotcha. And like some people are like so against it type of thing, but like that's why I was trying to like devil's advocate. We are formula only because Jessica's boobs didn't work. Sorry
That's
guys.
probably half your fault, Cliff.
Sorry. But anyways, yep.
Good.
Just letting you
segue,
know though,
Cliff.
the what boobs are awesome.
I just think it's hilarious.
FatherDumb.
David's
I
freezing
100%
every
agree.
so often, and his camera's just going black.
Well, it's also because he's the host, so he's pulling in probably the most, trying to like feed in our videos to his, because it's his link, it's his website. Like,
Well, the thing it's your videos are being stored to your hard drive first and then uploading to Riverside's cloud. So I'm just dealing with mine right now, but also having to host, the live stream, if you will. Also, speaking of live stream, that reminds me of other social things. Yes, okay, you didn't have your headphones on when you did that earlier. Where did you get that? Did you get me one? And where can I find it? I think that might all be similar to the same question. Are you listening to me?
No, I'm staring at my house and flag about hams, and it's like that shit. We are the champions. My hams, I want hams. It's Father's Day. I want some hams. Mom! Mom! Mom, the meatloaf! The hams! Alright, sorry.
You're such an idiot. Don't ever change. Oh, who's that guy?
Is that Instagram?
Yup.
Is that social media?
That's yeah. Before you brought out your ham's towel here.
Sorry.
You guys got to start sending me like pictures and videos and stuff if you want to, so we can put them on the fatherDumb Instagram, because we have a fatherDumb Instagram.
David, did I not set up a shared like folder with you on my phone last time for like Addie and Amelia? And if not, what we should do is we should just set up a shared folder. Wait, Sean, are you screwing this up again with your stupidity? Oh my god. I'm gonna buy you a damn iPhone just for fatherDumb. Would you use it or would you break it? It's
At least he's being honest.
Yeah, I could sit here and be like, yeah, for sure, yeah, man, I'll use it. And then, like, every time you guys like, hey, we don't hear anything from your Apple. Yeah, I don't use it.
What about the Google Drive?
Yeah, I mean, we could do that.
You can upload to that, Sean?
Yeah.
Alright, so we need to just set up a backdoor into his phone and just pull photos every once in a while.
Yeah, I've been doing that quietly for about 3 years.
It's cool.
Now.
Bunch of pictures that probably shouldn't be seen.
Alright, so the other thing I kind of wanted to do, I think, have I told y'all the idea of the care package yet?
You told me about it.
I'm not cool enough to find these things out because I don't live in the area anymore.
Yeah, it's because you lived in freaking Texas, and it's so big there I can't find you.
Yeet.
All right. Anyways.
About a care package, what?
I didn't mean to just throw you to the side like that, but I'm so sorry. All right. Good. Jess and I kind of want to do this thing and this is a lot because you're in like Texas, Sean. So we want to kind of find ways to kind of stick close together and like keep our friend group kind of like, active and whatnot.
All 6 of us, that is.
Yeah, but it's a.
What about 9?
So I was telling Sean, not just the 3 of us, but
it's
the
6
9
of us, though.
The 6 of us.
Okay, well, the kids can't buy things.
I mean,
yeah. So we're just.
Y'all are getting old enough with that Apple product that they could just buy stuff.
Yeah, because it's so simple and user friendly.
Yeah, because Apple just automatically comes with a card on it.
Sucks.
That you just charge to. It's like, yeah, here 2-year-old. Here's an Apple phone that has a card on it already. No, David, you put that on there though. All right, so the care package. What we're thinking about starting to do it, David. I think I'd already told you about it, I guess, and you said you were kind of cool with it. Amelia,
totally cool.
All right, Amelia, Addison, Declan, they can all be kind of recipients if they want, but at the same time, like we kind of want it just to be about us, like where it's 6 people. We focus on it where it's like maybe every. I can't even. What are you? This is like I'm looking.
Oh man, that's the best.
I gotta be more professional. I gotta keep my face. Yeah, that's his job is to screw with me, and I'm sitting here like falling for it somehow. All right, so anyways, care package. We're gonna do it every 2 months, I was thinking, because there's 6 of us. So that way everyone gets one every, you know, 6 months, something like that, or one every year. We can decide how y'all want to do it, but just to like kind of like keep in touch and let everyone kind of know that we're doing like or whatever. We were
Did you
thinking
write this down
each.
before?
Nah, nah, and I'm thinking about it as I'm doing it. Sean's face is in the middle. Can I move Sean to a side screen? Can I make Sean a side chick? What's expand frame? No, use the whole screen down.
Well, I'm just saying. To see
David,
how we're all
David,
doing,
David, that's an edit out right there. I'm
there's a thing
sorry.
called a phone.
Nope.
You could
We're
just
gonna make that big.
text us or call us.
Hold on.
Okay, so what he's talking about, as if I can remember correctly, is like everybody, like all the 6 of us get a gift, right? And the other 5 put in for each person's, and it just happens like throughout the year.
Yeah,
So
but it's
basically-
nothing crazy though. It's like a $20 or $30 gift. It's nothing to us really.
$20 or $30 gift, or $20, $20 or $30 per person.
I'd say
Either-
gift.
I'm not saying one's better than the other. Okay.
Now,
totally fine.
Yeah.
now,
Just
if
clarify.
it's like a birthday, we could determine, maybe a little bit more.
Oh yeah, because everybody has one of those.
Well, I mean, I've always done birthdays separate anyway, so I mean, y'all are gonna get your birthday presents regardless. That ain't what I'm talking about. Care package is something separate. Like this, yeah, fuck you, Sean. This is my idea. Don't hijack it. So, anyways, care package. Certain day, it's random. That person doesn't really know when it comes. It's kind of like spin wheel. Next person goes, but it's kind of like round robin. So once you go, you're kind of at the back of the list until someone else goes. So it's never going to like skip Sean. You know what I mean?
And who's gonna keep track of this?
I will, because I'm organizing. I gotta keep track of stuff like this. So it's my
Okay.
idea. I already have it kind of planned out and written out.
Out of
Sean.
the 6 of
That
us,
would be
I
your
wouldn't
wife.
say you're the most organized. I'm just saying. That would be one of our wives, or all 3 of them.
Mm,
It would not fall on any of us.
no, I definitely win that category. I don't think your wives
Let's put it
color
to a vote.
color categorize stuff and folder stuff by
Your
colors
wife
and
told
stuff.
me when I could
Yeah.
poop at y'all's wedding.
Yeah, and then I relaxed.
Ugh. Ugh.
She had it written down like on a timesheet.
She didn't have the poop written down. You said, "At what point can I poop on this?"
No,
Because
it said
there wasn't a
shower,
time slot for poop.
shower, shit, and shave.
I
Oh,
specifically
yeah.
remember that because
I
at the
think
very
that
top
was-
it said Sean shower shit and shave. So and I was just like, yeah, it's an alliteration because all the same letters. Yeah, I
It's
remember that.
because she would know that Sean would call me in the mornings and we'd be on the phone for like 20-ish minutes, and it's like, what was he doing? And it's like, oh, that was all single morning poop. Like,
Well, you guys
that
do
was his
that?
morning dues.
Should we do? I'm just saying.
What?
I wasn't.
Dude, we
Should
haven't
we do a
done that
group
since,
call
like,
in the
that was
morning?
high school. Like, but it was
Included
like,
in that.
No,
or not high school, like college afterwards type of thing. I don't know. Enough for Jesse to be like, why does Sean take so many long poops in the morning? I don't know. There'd be times where I'd go and play disc golf and I'd like just walk in and Miss Sparks would be like, hey. I'd be like, where's Sean? Never mind.
He's in the office.
somebody is not happy right now again. I think he may have woke up from a nap.
Oh.
You need to go check on him.
Yeah, give me a second.
Pause the pause.
And this is where we take a short commercial break to hear from our sponsors.
Can we add
You
some,
looking
like,
for
crickets right
sponsors
here?
over there? What?
Add some crickets.
All right.
Now, what was the thing that you were telling me about, David?
Which
Because
time?
we can just edit this out, but like, what you were telling me earlier about sponsors, like you were looking up how to. What'd
Yeah.
you find out, or whatever?
That we could get them.
I mean, like you were saying, like how though. I think.
Yeah, no, there's different ways to do it. You can, like, one of the easiest ways, or I guess more straightforward, is you just reach out to certain like companies directly. So if we wanted to do that, I was thinking we could do all like Memphis, like local places, like one of the breweries or like Huey's. You know,
Oh my
just
God.
something local, like
Please,
something
let's
Memphis
get
local.
Huey's.
That doesn't mean like we get free food or
Okay.
anything, but
No, I don't even
we
care,
advertise for
dude.
them. You know,
We could do McAllister's
Shoot.
because I got one of those
like
here.
right now. Okay, but we wanted to do local Memphis.
I heard
stuff.
that part.
So if you wanted to do something local to Tyler, that would also be cool. But just something local.
When did this become Tyler? This is, look, 901
Yeah, but I'm from that 903, bruh.
Memphis.
903, bruh. What up, cuz?
Wait, is yours 903?
So you converted?
No, I didn't. I still have a 901 number, but I have a 903 work phone.
What would you do if they changed your work phone to an iPhone? Like, would you quit?
No, they asked me. They're like, "What do you want for your work phone?" I was like, "Well, I have an Android now." And the lady was like, "All right, you're getting an Android." I was like, "Perfect."
Perfect. So, what do you guys have planned for Father's Day? Considering that this is our special Father's Day episode.
Nothing.
Hey, there's.
I've
nothing
got
wrong
to
with that.
finish up. I've got a little bit of work I need to do, and I was gonna wait until a little bit later to do it. I think me and Jennifer are planning on watching Star Wars at some point.
Like Obi-Wan?
Dude,
An episode. I don't
I've
know which
been
one.
binging that. So one of the
Yeah.
movies. Yeah,
No,
I've been.
like one of the movies or like the Disney episodes, like Obi-Wan.
One of the movies.
No, he's talking about one of the movies.
Okay.
I've been binging that with Mia all this week.
Because my
I started.
my brother gave us his Disney
When you
Plus
guys watch
login.
those. Oh, sweet. When you guys watch those, what order do you go in?
Like the movies?
Yeah.
Well, I haven't watched them in forever, but like, I mean, when I did, I watched them chronologically, like how they should have in time sequence is what I mean.
Okay, so like episode 1, 2, 3.
I mean, you know, I obviously saw them when they came out, kind of thing. The ones that came out in our generation.
Yeah, 1, 2, and
but-
3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, I would watch them in time sequence. The one that is currently, if y'all have
Yeah.
Disney, right?
Yep.
You need to go back and watch this new Obi-Wan that they have out. If you haven't seen it already.
I haven't watched any of it, but I think we're going to. I'm super stoked for it. Is it good?
Guys. The
Oh, pause
So-
real quick. Sorry, pause real quick. Show off your tattoo.
Oh, hey.
Yes, that's
Is
super
that
cool.
the day or
Yeah.
is that,
What is that tattoo?
Addison's birthday?
Yeah, this is Addie's birthday, so we got the 10, the 11, and then it's hard to see upside down. I don't know. I don't know.
2022?
Yeah, 2021.
Yeah, right. The year.
2020.
But
21, yeah.
that's I just wanted to point that out because that's a fairly new thing. Anyways, Disney,
Yeah.
Obi-Wan, continue. Go ahead.
I'm just saying it's really cool because it's like here's the old movies, here's the new movies, and like technically where it comes, like how it's organized is like the newer movies, like 1, 2, 3 is over here, and then technically Obi-Wan is right here in the middle. So this is showing like Obi-Wan after he left like Anakin, you know, to die and all that, and it's like that whole middle ground that we never whatever. It's all the original actors and all that crap. It's
Yeah, so
literally
it's between like episode 3 and then
Yeah.
episode 4, which was like
Yeah.
the very first Star Wars.
It is. I cannot like. I've seen a whole bunch of nostalgia stuff lately, like Mighty Ducks. That thing was cool. That was nostalgia. You know,
That we watched
was
that over
dope.
at your house.
That was dope.
That was good.
This is the most like pure nostalgia. Like I literally feel like they came back and just made a movie 10 years, like 10, and it's gonna be better because it's like, you know, each episode
newer technology
40
and all that.
minutes.
Yeah.
No, I'm not even talking about that. Like where a movie would be like 2 hours. Like we're
Oh,
getting
okay,
like
yeah.
7, 8 episodes, so it's like 2, 3 movies technically worth wise, you know, time of like filming.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Been wanting to watch it.
watch it. It's dope.
That's awesome.
So good.
No, we've
Yeah.
But I'm sure you've seen like the newest ones, right?
Hmm.
Like
I think so.
what is
I've
it?
seen them all.
So 7, 8, and 9, right?
Oh, I'm sorry, Sean. Are we boring you with our?
Nerds.
Is this father boredom?
Father Bore Dumb. That's good. I'm just gonna put that across the screen.
No, I've been getting up like
Father Bore.
aggressively early for no reason, so I'm just like tired throughout the day.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Was that why you're
buddy.
doing nothing today?
Yeah.
That's actually my like when you said that, that was my same feeling is like, I work so much and whatnot, and I don't really take many days for me. And then like by the time I'm like off work, like I'm trying to do other crap around the house and
Hmm.
stuff. So I don't feel like I take much time for like me or just like spending with I need to spend more time with Jesse and Addie. Like I do spend a good amount of time with them, but it's like, man, it's hard when you work 10, 11-hour days. So I'm trying to
Yeah,
be
that's
better at
horrible.
that. Yeah, but I'm trying to be better, and I have been, and that's something I've prioritized. So like, I mean, whereas like the last few weeks I was working 60 something hour a week, something like that, and I told Jesse, I was like, hey babe, I know this is like bad. I'm not trying to do that. It's just been because it's so crazy and busy, and I prioritize that. So now I'm working like closer to like 45 to 55 somewhere in there.
Yeah, basically
But
when I
like,
I
yeah,
leave the house at like 5:30, so Jennifer and Declan don't get up until like 7:30, 8 o'clock. I get to the office about
yeah,
6:15. I get home about 5:30. Try to hang out with them as much as I possibly can. He goes to bed at 8, and then we go to bed at like 9:30. So out of the 24 hours in a day,
Yeah.
Jennifer's with him for all but, or actually all of them, and I'm only here for like three tops. So
yeah.
I've
Yeah,
pretty
that's
much just
rough.
started turning my work phone off and being like on the weekends. I'm like, I'm in dad mode. I'm not.
Good man. Good man.
That's
That's
good,
what you
man.
should do. You got to prioritize, dude.
Yeah.
You know? Because these are, I don't know for experience, this is just what everybody's told me, but these are like the years that apparently fly by, and they're also like seem to be the most fun, and everybody just misses them because they grow up so fast, and so it's just you need to be around as much as you can. I mean, obviously, if you're working, that's one thing, but
Well, yeah, and that's the big
you know,
thing that I was
um,
having an issue with here recently talking with y'all was a lot of the people that I work with, they have multiple kids that are like, I think the youngest one is like 12, other than Nikki and Will, that are Nikki's Jennifer's cousin. Um,
yeah,
all of them, like the youngest one's 12, so they haven't had like newborn kids or toddlers or anything like that for a long time. And they're all like, well, it's not, like it'll be fine. I'm like, yeah, but I want to be around for this kind of stuff. Like, I don't want to just, yeah, oh, yeah, it'll be fine. That's not how this is going to go.
yeah. Well, plus this is your kid. Of course they're gonna say that it's not their kid. If it was their kid, they'd probably have a completely different
Yeah.
mindset. So just let them know. Just be like, no, 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 this is my kid. I'm gonna be there because it's my kid, and I'm not gonna miss
Yeah.
that. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know. I think the big thing is like just do what you feel. Like you and Jennifer, that's the only thing that
Yeah.
matters. What y'all think as a team, it doesn't matter what anyone else says. And not your parents, not your friends,
Yeah.
So that's all that
I mean, it
matters. As
matters
long as
what we
y'all on the
think,
same
but
page, boom.
But
You're gonna get him kilted. You're gonna get him
no, so
kilted.
apparently somebody fell asleep in his
wait, what? He's
swing,
gonna wear a kilt?
was asleep for like 20 minutes, and then woke up and realized no one was around him, and he panicked.
Yeah, and lost his mind. Yeah, no, that's very very common.
That's common.
Very common. Yep. I
Yeah.
mean, I do the same thing.
I wake up with it.
Uh,
David!
okay. Okay.
Oh.
This is one thing that happens in the middle of the night, which is probably one of the most annoying things. She will wake up and like wake up screaming, but her eyes are still closed. Like she'll just be laying there and she'll just be like, ah! Like it scared the crap out of me. Like first couple times it happened, but then like I turned and looked at her and I looked at Alicia. And I was just like, her eyes are closed. She was like, yeah, I know. I'm like, what is she doing? Like, is it like a nightmare or like what's going on?
Addie
And,
learned that if she coughs, she gets attention, so she started doing that.
There might be a problem kind of cough. So you like
Yeah.
stop. If she cough, oh like oh no, like
Yeah.
popping. Yeah. Oh yeah.
So like,
Yep,
does
Mia's started that too.
Amelia do that?
Yeah, yeah. Like she'll do like a little bit, and I'll look at her, and I'll just be like, "No, that's fake. That's not real."
Faking it.
Yeah,
Faking it.
yeah. And then I go, "No, kidding."
And then they start immediately laughing, like, "But you came over here and looked at me."
I was
Like-
dead asleep
The
on
most
Friday
annoying thing
night,
is-
and Jennifer picked Declan up to feed him in the middle of the night, and I must have been just like sleeping light enough. I heard him fart, and I woke up and I was like, Jennifer was like, "Yeah, that's him." I was like, "Well, I figured that much."
That's right. Did you look at her and go, "Okay, which one was
Who
it?"
was it?
Yeah, and then she goes, that was you."
Oh, I get in trouble
I
all the
had
time
one
for
where I blamed
farting.
it on Jesse. Like I heard one that was so loud, I was like, "I'm sorry." Like Jesse, that was gross. Like that was,
Oh, the best.
it was really gross. And then it happened again, and I'm like, "Damn, woman, what happened? Like, what do you, like, this was not a Taco Bell cheat night or anything like that. Like, what is this?" And then I'm like, "Jesse, are you okay? Like, do you need me to go get you some like gas X or something?"
I'm
And
just gonna
she
point
goes-
out. Do you think she
goes,
wants you talking about this?
Dude, it's Jesse.
Just don't kill
Good-
me
good
or
I
David,
got
Jesse.
the
We
best,
didn't do
coolest
it.
wife ever.
That's right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sean.
But fun fact, I
She
changed Declan's diaper twice because he
Wait, wait,
crapped.
so like,
It was a bad poop. Holy crap! In 15 minutes.
did he do it? You changed him, and then he did it
Yes.
again. Okay.
I
Yeah.
feel like Sean, all of these stories, they'll keep happening. Don't worry.
Yes.
That happens. Yeah, I can't tell you how many times like Addie has pooped and I've been like, "All right, I'm gonna give this a moment because this spout is still spewing," and then I'm like, "Yeah."
No,
that's-
I
and then-
legitimately had
wait
liquid
a bit.
diarrhea on me yesterday.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it was bad.
Were you wearing protective eyewear?
No.
Addie's gotten Jessamy one time. At
I
the
have
same
not. I have
time.
not gotten hit. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
It's coming.
No, it's
Your
not.
day's coming. Your day's coming.
Nope.
David's over there, like
not today,
Dexter's
Satan.
Laboratory, like with the gloves, like, all right, face shield. Omelette de fromage, eh?
I'm so glad that made another appearance. Omelette du
You're welcome.
fromage.
Well,
Oh, man.
so any plans tonight? Y'all doing any date nights? Y'all just chilling, staying at home? I know that's all I plan on doing is just having a nice easy day. Of
I gotta ref
girls.
3 games tonight. So thank you to my brother,
Mm.
who has asked me multiple times when his guest spot is going to be on our show.
Hey,
So-
we need to plan that out.
You know what we really need to plan
No,
out is
I-
when
what
we're
I wanna
actually going to
do-
do recordings.
That's literally, yeah. I want us to have it on a calendar. Like, we're all going to have a shared Google Calendar, right? And we're going to have some dates on there. And you guys will be able to add them, like, propose times or whatever. Change
Yeah.
them. Just, we need to get that mapped out because we need to do this at least
Oh yeah, well,
least one
my
time,
big thing
at
is
least.
especially during
Yeah.
the summer, weekdays are out of the question for me.
Mostly for me as well.
But weekends, preferably not on Sundays, just because I was going to try to use Sundays as my like just chill day. But if we need to do like a Friday
Yeah.
night or a Saturday night, I'm down.
I say that's when they all should be
Yeah.
anyway. Because that's, usually the
think-
better times.
If y'all want to like get very consistent with this and whatnot, then what we need to do is have a scheduled specific night or like a 2-night follow-up, like kind of thing, where it's like, okay, well, if Friday doesn't work, then the backup is the next day, Saturday.
The Saturday, yeah.
But like trying to be like, let's do it on Monday, let's do it on like that fluctuation. While it can be nice, it also does create chaos.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
But
yeah. So I'm down. Y'all figure out what y'all want to do on that and a time slot, and throw it out there. What works best for y'all?
Fridays and Friday.
I was going to say Friday or Saturday,
nights.
depending on if we want like the kids or anything involved. 8 o'clock is when we try to put Declan. 8:30 is when we put Declan to sleep.
Same.
So it'd probably be like 9 o'clock,
typically,
either Friday or Saturday.
Nice.
I would say, to be honest, it'd probably need to be Friday for me if that's going to be the case. And the reason for that is because like Saturdays is kind of like Jesse and my night that we have kind of like just designated for ourselves, kind of like our date night, you know?
Yeah.
So that's the nights that she stays up a little bit later with me, and stuff, and we're typically watching movies or whatever. So
it sounds like Fridays are gonna be it. What did you do?
My finger just popped.
like this?
Yeah, but it didn't. No, like mine. Like you see how my man.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that. I'm gonna edit that out.
Good job, David.
Well, I didn't do anything.
No, for the edit out. You were really quick on the edit out. Good job, David.
Yeah.
Shame on you, Sean.
Yeah, I would get the slate and slap it on you, but I like
time reference. On 3, guys. 5, 9, and go. I said go.
I hate you guys so much.
But
here I am trying to be professional and efficient. Ugh.
I am professional and proficient.
But are you efficient?
Could you learn to love me? It's like that little girl off TikTok or Vine or whatever it was. I wasn't famous.
He got so close and personal.
I cannot wait to put this edit together. This is gonna be so much fun.
I almost said, "Hey viewer," and then I was like, "Oh, don't do that," because you've just been watching like that other Smartless podcast and whatnot. I was like, "Oh my god," I almost did that, and I was like, "No, that's their thing." But I was like, "That's what I totally felt right there." You were like,
"Oh, Cliff."
This is how I could do
from the last.
This is how I could do my ad reads.
That's not fair. I can't get that close. It's just, anyways.
She looks like a green screen. You literally put your hand back out. How did your hand get that small? Did you just edit that right then?
It's so little.
I have tiny hands.
Tiny hands.
I have tiny hands.
Well, gentlemen.
Cliff, do you remember our last episode? Just real quick. Do you remember our last episode when you called Sean Shoal? And you're like, this is my Shoal side. Like, do you remember that?
I do.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna put that together.
Was this the episode where we were taking shots? And
yes, this
like,
was.
Oh God!
This was our fatherdumb into what were we talking about episode.
But it wasn't the frag out part, right?
No. It was way later. So I'm still working on putting that one together.
Why did I call him Shoal?
I don't know.
What is Shoal?
That's what you said in that episode. You were like, "Who's Shoal?" And we were like, "You said that."
Did I actually say it, or were you all screwing with me? I want video proof of it.
Oh, I've got it, bud.
I want it.
I've got it.
Gosh, Sean, you take everything so literal.
Oh man. So I just sent that text to the group because I want to make a T-shirt that says that.
Wait, what text? Oh no. What is Shoal?
You said it.
He said it.
You said it.
They would probably think Shoal was like a What are you doing? Here's my good side. Here's my Shoal side. I don't even know. Y'all made me drink like. Actually, y'all didn't make me do anything. I did that on my own. I don't.
You peer pressured me into drinking, and I went to bed that night.
I didn't peer pressure you into nothing.
Oh, bad, dude. Real bad. What?
If you could just handle your liquor.
I don't drink that often anymore, sir.
Me neither. That was the first time I had drinking any liquor in about 3.5 months, I think.
Oh. But, gentlemen.
And y'all will never be our sponsor. Thank you.
No.
Fireball.
Yeah. It'll just be a censored label.
Happy Father's Day, guys. First of many. Yeah, I'm hungry, and my wife made fajitas, so.
Gotta get them fajitas.
It's fajitas.
I'm gonna go get me some fajitas.
He did great in Spanish.
Yeah, habla español poquito. Sean's cabeza es muy grande.
Es gigante.
Su cabeza es mucho grande.
Es gigante.
Pronto?
Adios, amigos.
You live in Texas. You gotta be better than that.
Did he say Encanto?
Something like that.
Picanto, Paquinto, Paquino.
That means small.
Piccadilly.
And our next sponsor for next week's episode, Piccadilly.
Right. Piccadilly's still even a store?
Dude.
I don't think so.
Well, I don't think it's a store. I think it's a restaurant.
Cafeteria.
Oh, yeah, by the way, y'all have fun with your 3 Whataburgers y'all are getting. That's
super
so gross.
It's
yeah, but you don't know what good is, so that's okay.
Okay, time out. People, sorry, in Sean's case.
Viewer.
Sean literally would go to places and be like, it is a nice steak restaurant, Roof Chris, something like that. Do you have chicken tenders?
Yeah.
Like with fries?
No, he would get the he'd get the Happy Meal,
the children's
right?
menu, sure.
The plain burger.
We would go to McDonald's and it's like, can I get the cheeseburger? Blah, blah, blah. What do you want on it?
No.
Meat and cheese.
Ketchup. No cheese.
Ain't no shame in my game, brother.
30 packets of ketchup.
And this is the guy who's like, whatever. But McDonald's.
Yeah, I'll get down some McDonald's. Whataburger, though?
Meat and cheese and ketchup.
But you won't get Whataburger?
Whataburger's the best.
I don't know. I still want to have a showdown with Whataburger and In-N-Out.
I tried it when I was in Cali, and I don't know what the fuss was about. It's literally like going to Steak and Shake and just getting options.
Not even a thing anymore.
Waffle House. No. Did they close or something? There's plenty still open.
No, they still got
here. Yeah, I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. It's like going to Waffle House and be like, do you want smothered, covered, fried, fried,
yeah, you cried mouse when you're talking about Waffle House.
I want to why? I love Waffle House, but I'm just saying that's all In-N-Out is like it's just options.
But if we ever do get a sponsorship from Waffle House, they need to build one closer to me that's not an hour drive.
It's very serious.
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes just got a Whataburger finally built in Kansas City.
Nice.
Hey, he grew up in White House, which is just south of Tyler.
Nice. There's about to be 2 Whataburgers on Germantown Park.
Gross.
So
there's about to be 1 8 minutes from my house.
Gentlemen, y'all have a good Happy Father's Day. I'm hopping off.
Yeah. All this food. All right, gentlemen. Good episode. Happy Father's Day.
Until another episode of
Cheers.
FatherDumb.
Y'all have a good one.
I love you
right.
guys.
Love
See
you
ya.
guys.
Happy Father's Day.
Are you showing your troll side?
You want what? You.
All right. I'll see you later, bud.